Rainbow child, rainbow child, rainbow child. Oh, I see pretty little rainbows, pretty little birds around you, and I know you sang the yellow and purple and green, just for you. Brown and green, you are my special rainbow child. Rainbow child, have family, peace and blessings. How are you? Rainbow child. I think this one is cutting us off. You gotta go up. Open wide, let the stars. This one a little bit higher. Rainbow, rainbow. Hey family, I'm jamming. Pretty little smile. I better stick another up. Oh well, y'all. Y'all can see. Right? We're waiting for Brother Dick when he takes all day. He's slow. Rainbow, rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow. Someday now. Your pretty little eyes open wide like the stars in the sky. Wait for you, you got the, huh? I don't know whose that was. I ain't drinking that shit. I don't know whose it was. Peace and blessings, family. How y'all doing? Hey, that was that song right there on my radio show years ago was the #1 selling and requested song on my radio show, Rainbow Child. And guess who inspired that song, y'all? My grandson. At the time he was 2 years old. It's my first grandson, right? So, you know, I'm on the computer. I'm creating my music. As I told you, I do music as a hobby, right? So I'm sitting there and, you know, I'm creating a song. And my grandson's sitting there. I was like, look at my little rainbow baby. You know, he just spoiled. The first one was spoiled. You know, so he inspired me to make that song. Well, I was surprised because it was the #1 requested song on my radio show and the #1 bought CD that I had. Rainbow Child. If you all want to check it out, go on Nicky Love WUNAM on YouTube. You can find the song. I did a video. Okay, family? All right, now, hold on. Confused. Now, we got a ticker running here on Facebook, and we're doing YouTube, y'all. And you know what, y'all? I'm tired as hell. I babysat the 2-year-old today. Was up 5 o'clock this morning, and you know what the 2-year-olds do, right? You know what the 2-year-olds do? They got you running. Okay? They got you running. They got you running and up and singing and dancing and on, you know, I'm playing and watching videos with them and letting them punch me in the face and, you know. Damn. Let me tell y'all something. 2-year-olds, you know the terrible twos, right? So I had my grandbaby birthday, so I'm tired as hell. But then, you know, I'm confused because, you know, and then I got the people saying, Nikki, when are y'all coming back on? We haven't seen y'all live in a while. So I said, you know what? I'm tired and all. I'm going to come on here for my fans. We got to do what we got to do. 2-year-old, a lot more busy than you ever did. You're damn right, Miss Virgo lady, because that one right there, you know what I mean, had me going. And he likes to play and giggle and dance, and I got to dance with him and sing with him. But it's always a pleasure. The babies are the innocent ones. The babies are the ones we have to protect. And the babies are the ones that, when you're down, will get you up. You hear what I'm saying? It's that innocence, the innocent love. But anyway, family, tonight, we're going to be doing a question and answer show, okay? And predictions, okay? You have the tea? No. A question and answer show and predictions. And I want to say this. The reason y'all see in Facebook confused. Why is Nikki confused? Well, if y'all been on here all week on Facebook, I've been posting questions, right? Now, the biggest question that I had, family, is... Okay, y'all. Let me get to the goddamn camera. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go so I can see everybody. The biggest question that I had was... If you call on God, if you call on Jehovah, if you call on Allah, if you call on whoever your Jesus, right? Why is it hard for you to call upon the spirit of your ancestors? That was the #1 hit question on there on Facebook, and I got the most comments on it, right? Right, but not your ancestors. See, Makaya, let me tell y'all something. I got so many comments about that, right? I got a lot of comments. Let me get this stuff off. How the hell you take this off of here? Go. Here we go, family. We are back. So, I got the most comments about that, and I'm like, okay. Now, the craziest thing is you know, I ask people, well, okay, you believe in God, you believe in Jesus, you believe in it. Okay, so how come you don't believe in your ancestors? And then I said, well, hold on. Let's get this straight. Have you ever seen Jesus? Have you ever seen God? Have you ever seen Allah? Have you ever seen Jehovah? But you've seen your ancestors. So what makes logical sense to us is to call upon the spirit of your ancestors that been here one time, right? When I tell you that was one hell of a question. I got a whole bunch of comments on that question, right? That was one I just posted. The other question nobody hardly answered, which let me know that nobody knows who the hell they are. I said, who are you? Can you tell everybody who you are? Right? Nobody could answer that question. So anyway, family, tonight we're doing a question and answer show and predictions. So I'm going to start with questions from the fans, because I know y'all been waiting for us to come on here. And, you know, we've been just tired up, busy, you know, setting up video podcasts and, you know, doing some things in the store. So, well, we're going to take questions because, we haven't seen y'all live. When are y'all coming on live? So, I'm waiting for your questions. But the thing, what are you doing?
I'm talking to the people in the chat.
What? You ain't supposed to be looking down. You're supposed to be looking at the goddamn camera and you looking down at the phone?
All I hear is you talking, so I'm letting you talk.
You ain't even introduced yourself to the people tonight.
You was running it.
Hey, y'all want me to smack them for you? You want me to smack them for you? Come over here a little bit because the light is shining bright on you. You know what I mean? All right, family. So, okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a question and answer show now, okay? Let me get over to the chat because this is... Come on now. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We're taking questions. Don't be asking me to... I said questions, y'all. Questions, okay? Questions. And then we're going to do some predictions, okay? Look at here. Okay, I can't. Oh, here we go. Questions. All right. Now, we have YouTube up. We got Facebook up. Y'all been hitting us up. When y'all coming on live, here we are. Tired as hell, too. Tired. Y'all can't tell we tired? That phone must be real goddamn interesting.
I'm reading the questions.
I don't see no... What's the question?
What's that?
You got your glasses?
I can see. She trying to put me on Front Street. You see that?
What's the question?
Do you feel as though the targeted individual, demonic oppress will stop?
Wait, hold on. I'm not understanding now. Who said that? Wait, let's get it right. So, Loft Ark, do you feel as though the targeted individual, demonic oppression will stop? Elaborate on that. Who's the demonic individual? You talking about your president? That's what you're talking about. Who's the demonic individual? Oppression will stop. First of all, let me just say this. Oppression. I don't like that word, y'all. And you know what? More people say it over and over and over again. Let me explain something to you. You oppressed, goddammit. I ain't goddamn oppressed. I don't care what y'all say and how you put it. I don't care how you... I always used to hear that. You know, we used to do our little conscious show. Oh, we are oppressed. Yeah, we are oppressed because we keep saying we goddamn oppressed. When you realize that nature provides everything that you need to sustain life, you're going to stop saying you're oppressed. Because when a goddamn tsunami, hurricane, tornado come blow down your home, what you going to do? You're going to go back to nature to resort to what you need, right? So at the end of the day, are you really oppressed? Or is it that the so-called oppressors got you to use curse words on yourself to begin to curse yourself and make you believe that you was oppressed, because what you believe is that you need to depend on their material things that they get from nature. Got me? So stop saying you're oppressed. Shit. Okay, next.
I don't know who that is.
I'm not hating on him, Nikki. Hating on who? Who you talking about?
She hating on me.
I'm not hating on him. I'm not hating on him. I'm not hating on him. Don't start that shit up here. Don't let me get my sisters. Don't right brothers, goddammit. Don't y'all start with that bullshit. Don't start. Don't be trying to defend each other. This ain't no goddamn masculine against the feminine show shit. Cut it out. Okay. What you say?
Hater.
Hey, Justin, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. I bet you I won't be a hater when you ring on my goddamn phone 10 o'clock at night. Oh, she did this to me and she did that to me. I bet y'all won't be a hater then, goddammit. So shut up with that. Who you calling a goddamn hater? Especially you. You call my goddamn phone and text me whenever you goddamn want to. Like you just know I'm your mother, your spiritual mother. So don't even play. Stop that shit.
How you say it's love?
Love my ass. Love my ass. You just call me a goddamn hater. When you pull out my energy more than anybody I goddamn know. Nikki, are you familiar with Skynet anti-gravity planes that watch us? Actually, no, I haven't heard of Skynet, but I don't doubt it.
I heard a little bit about Skynet.
What you heard?
It's based on, the government watching us and stuff like that, but also they talked about Skynet in the movie Terminator.
Oh boy, let me tell y'all something. They watching us, ancestors watching them, aliens watching them. Everybody's being goddamn watched. Okay? What was that question? Somebody popped up a question. Okay, for you who just joined, we're doing a question and answer show, and we're doing predictions, okay?
She said, how do you know what offerings to give Oshun and Oya? And do you got a book to recommend?
I have okay, Oshun likes honey, okay? And she likes a little bit more. I always recommend that you always go back to the original African way, okay? Now, I am not initiated into or trained by Yoruba, but I am very familiar with Yoruba Orishas, and I do use 2 of them, okay? Oshun, to start out with,
make sure you taste the honey.
Taste the honey first. The story goes is she was poisoned by honey. So her offering is honey. And there's many other things she likes to like as well. Okay? Who else? Excuse me, who else did she say?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what her offering is. And I really would like to refer you to my sister Oya and my brother Sango, because they are very well versed and trained in the Yoruba Pantheon, the African original way. Okay? And I will refer you to them opposed to answering those questions because I don't deal with Yoruba. I deal with Frutista and I deal with Akan. And that's what I deal with. And Seer, okay? I deal with those spirits. But I can refer you to somebody who knows. Okay. Peace, family. Peace, family. Okay, for those who just joined again, we are doing a question and answer show. So if you have questions, ask questions, and we're doing predictions. Now, as we're waiting for people to ask questions, excuse me, because we're doing Facebook and we're doing YouTube, okay? One of the things I wanted to talk about, I posted earlier this week, I kept seeing some big agencies being exposed. Okay, what I see that's getting ready to go on here in America is collapsing every day, day by day. Okay, I keep seeing that there's going to be some major agencies exposed. I'm not sure if it's the CIA or the FBI, but some of these agencies, there's going to be a lot of exposure. That's what Spirit showed me pertaining to some of these major agencies here in America. Okay. Somebody put on my Facebook the other day something about, I haven't heard of it, that Donald Trump is supposed to be releasing some secret documents and trying to be funny. No, haven't heard of it, didn't know about it. I'm telling you what Spirit told me. I'm just a goddamn messenger. And the messenger is that some of these agencies about to get exposed. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. And you better pay attention because a lot of these politicians are getting ready to get exposed. There's a fall and there's a fall that's going to take place with the government, okay? Now, any questions before I go on to the predictions?
Everybody gonna tell on each other.
Any questions before I go on to the predictions? This is for those who are just joined on Facebook and YouTube. We are doing a question and answer show. Hi, Nikki. Trump said he was going to release JFK files. Do you see what's happening? You know, at the end of the day, the question I have for that right there is, what the hell? So what? JFK is gone. He's an ancestor now. What's the sense of releasing the files? What's the sense? What's the purpose? What's the goddamn purpose? What's Donald Trump's purpose for releasing the goddamn files? Think about it. Okay? At the end of the day, yeah, there's going to be a lot of information that's going to shock, America when it comes to the, JFK files, because there's going to be lies that the truths are going to be revealed. So yes, there is, and it's going to cause a lot of controversy. I do see that. Okay, and it's going to be the next level of the government collapsing. Okay, that's what I see. Next question.
All right. Somebody asked me about your Facebook page. Somebody said, what does dreaming of your family member say? What does dreaming of a family member saying they want to go home mean?
It could mean many things, depending. Sometimes dreams, and we say, as in Africa, we say it means the opposite of what it is. But with the energy changing, I'm gonna say what I see spiritually is that dream is a representation if the person is not happy. They're not really happy, and they may not be speaking about it. Okay, they may not be speaking about not being happy, and and it depends on the person that's dreaming it, because some of us are prophetic dreamers, so it could be that, if you're a prophetic dreamer, that person does really want to go home, okay? Okay. Next question.
Do you see a change in police brutality and police being convicted?
Well, they say, hold on now. That ain't going to change, not right now. But yes, you will see more police getting convicted. I do see that, I don't know if you all see it, but there's this huge transformation right before your eyes, okay? And what's taking place, family, is becoming more and more fake to the human eye, okay? More and more fake, and people are just starting not to believe a lot of things that are being put on CNN, Fox, TV, period. YouTube, people are like really saying this shit is a joke. Are we in a movie? You know what I mean? People are really not starting to believe it. They don't know, what's going on. So honestly speaking, it's going to stop. There's going to be more convictions, but also what Spirit shows me is there's going to be some more turmoil. America and Americans And that's right, I said Americans. That means black, white, Indian, Chinese, Mexican. Americans are getting sick of all that they see in America. And what's going to happen is a lot of people are just getting tired. And the collective consciousness of humanity, especially here in America, is going to come together. And they're going to shut it down. Okay? They're going to shut it down. Next question.
They say women and girls are disappearing in Michigan. Is that true? I guess like with the kidnapping and shit like that. And human trafficking.
Well.
What do you see?
We were listening to the radio the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said Atlanta was number one.
Yeah.
Atlanta was number one in human trafficking. Okay? Now, I'm going to say this. It's real, and it does take place. But also, family, this is also, I see a lot of fear. I heard that Detroit was number 2, Michigan.
A lot of black people in these areas.
And then I heard about women and children having to deal with that. So you all be careful, okay? I don't give a damn. Ladies, carry your stun guns, carry your gun. If you have a permit to carry a gun, carry a gun. Carry a stun gun, carry some pepper spray, okay? Do not be out if you don't have to with your babies, because they were saying that somebody tried to snatch the woman and her babies. Now, of course, I'm going to say I'm spiritual, and I recommend all spiritual, physical tools, and spiritual tools, okay?
Somebody says it's safe to travel on November 4th. I don't know why they're asking that.
Oh boy, y'all keep letting these people get y'all caught the hell up in that bullshit. I seen it on YouTube yesterday. What's gonna happen November 4th, y'all? Tell me. Somebody tell me what's gonna happen November 4th. What's gonna happen? The world is gonna end. Oh, a missile's gonna come hit America. Somebody tell me, because everybody gets caught up. Y'all stop letting them get y'all caught up in fear. You know, and get you caught up. Oh, well, if you got to die one day, if something do happen, they blow a missile, we won't know shit about it. We'll be goddamn ashes. You hear what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, what are you going to do? Unless y'all plan on getting citizenship, dual citizenship, and going over to Africa. Let's go. Come on, let's go, y'all. And people get all caught up in that. Oh, my God, the world's going to end on July 4th. Oh, my God, we're going to die. What are we going to do? Ain't a goddamn thing you could do if it was going to take place. You know what I mean? Okay, Facebook, come on. YouTube is outdoing y'all with questions. Facebook, this is a question and answer show. YouTube is outdoing y'all. Come on with the questions. I'm not seeing the questions unless it's Facebook, y'all.
It says it's a 24-hour nuclear alert or something.
24-hour nuclear alert with, okay, hold on, let me see. Nuclear alert with, from who? From who? Who's doing a nuclear alert? Who is the threat by? I told y'all before, and there's one thing I believe in my heart and my soul, y'all. I believe this very clearly. When I had that dream years ago, and I was sitting on top of the mountain, I don't know if it was the aliens or the ancestors I was talking, that said that they had shut down every nuclear weapon around the world. And then I told you all, a month later on YouTube, there was a video with the Russian news saying that their nuclear weapons were shut down and they hadn't been touched in 3 years. I, in my honest, heart and soul, do not believe that they will do anything when it's pertaining to nuclear weapons and destroying anything on this earth. I don't know who's going to intervene. Many don't want to believe in other alien forces, but that's your own goddamn personal business. I will say that somebody is going to intervene. They ain't doing it. Man is done lost their goddamn mind. Man thinks they're damn invincible. And everybody around the world is on the same collective conscience. You're talking about all these countries that want peace. They're getting tired. These leaders better hope that the whole of humanity, including their own races of people, do not turn on their asses. Because that's what I see in the end, family. That's what Spirit showed me.
Somebody said, do you see Trump getting impeached?
Do I see? I've been seeing Trump get impeached. But I also seen a stroke coming for Trump. I also seen Trump in the hospital. I don't know, because I kept seeing a stroke coming from him. Like he's going to have a stroke or a heart attack or something. He got to calm down. He's letting his blood pressure go up. Are we getting any questions in Facebook? Because they ain't showing the goddamn questions, y'all. I don't see no questions. If they somebody type a question, let me see if you getting it. Hey, I'm going to type hey. I want to see, because I'm not seeing Facebook questions.
Is there going to be any more famous people dying this year? Do you see any more famous people dying this year?
I sure do. I sure do. Let me see. I see 2 more white famous people dying. I see 1 black celebrity dying. I see a black, I'm seeing 2 black celebrities. We got 2 white and 2 black celebrities. Or somebody's in the entertainment arena that's going to transition off this earth. Okay, can you see my question? Markia, no, I can't. Okay, I see that you just put, can you see my question? That's all I see. Okay. All right. Now, YouTube, go ahead, YouTube. We're doing a question. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I told y'all I'm tired. We're doing a question and answer show, y'all.
Somebody keep. What about clones? Y'all keep saying clones. What about clones?
They think everybody's a goddamn clone. They kept trying to say, what's his name?
Who?
David Chappelle is a clone. David Chappelle ain't no goddamn clone.
He just got fat.
Come on, we get older. You know what I mean? We gain weight. We look a little different. What the hell is wrong with everybody? I'm on YouTube. I seen that shit on YouTube. Oh, David, he's a clone. Trump is a clone. This one is a clone. This one's a clone. Come on with that bullshit. What the hell? Just because they get older, so now they got to be a clone? When you get older, you gain weight. All kind of stuff goes on. You know what I mean? Why the hell? Who the hell is calling my goddamn phone? Why is Jarvis calling me? I hope everything's okay. Take that call real quick.
What call?
Hello.
Nobody calling me. It's Gucci
Jarvis,
Man.
this is her.
It's Gucci Man the clone. Nah, Gucci Man ain't no clone.
I'm going to kick y'all behind. Look here, y'all. I got my little cousin, and basically like my nephew, y'all, saying, you're talking to me. Okay, but you're live right now. So that means you're watching me right now, nephew, aren't you?
Obama coming back from what? What can he can't be president again.
So
no, Obama's not coming back.
Do you have a question you want to ask? You want me to put you on speaker? Wait, okay, do I see what? Say it again. Do you see, okay, look at this, y'all. My nephew's on the phone. He's watching me live. He says, the question he posted, but I'm not seeing it in Facebook. Let me check Facebook, because they're doing too much minute. He says, do I see his aunt telling him he loves him in the near future? I love you, Jarvis. You're so silly. Y'all hear him? I love you. He wants to know if his aunt loves him. Can I get a love you back?
I love you too, Auntie.
All right, y'all. Y'all hear that? I'm loved. I'm loved by the nephews and nieces and all. And my family on here.
Yeah, okay. In your face.
No, he got cut off. He's actually, I think, Jarvis, where are you? Let me see what the hell's going on, because I can't see nobody's questions in Facebook. Look now, goddammit. Oops, cancel. All right, y'all. Come on now. What's going on here?
Facebook hating.
Facebook is hating. Facebook is hating. Because they're not letting me see the questions, and I'm not feeling it. Okay? We ain't seeing nobody's questions on Facebook. And I know y'all be coming with it. Okay, family. What do you see for the future for me and my family? Oh, shit. Here we go again. Look, family, I said this is a question and answer show. I didn't say nothing about readings. Question and answer is about politics. Let me be clear. Politics, what's going on in the world. Okay, I'll answer that question for you quickly. You and your family are going to be fine. Let me just explain something to you. Part of what is going on with America, with the world, with humanity, okay? I'll answer that question about cryptocurrency in a minute. Keep that question for her. What we have to understand, our family, we are going through another transition, another vibration. So right now, everything is stagnant. And that's just not for us. I'm getting calls left and right. Nikki, what's going on? People need money. People got bills to pay. I mean, everybody's going through it. But do not fear, people, because I always say before the calm is the storm. Now, everybody says it the other way. I'm saying the storm. Back to back to back to back. Everything's coming at one time. And you're like, what the hell is going on? What's going on? Well, take a minute, sit back, meditate, relax, breathe, and really take a look in your intuition and your first eye to see what's going on. For those who have walked the righteous path and who have done what's righteous, if you are going through it right now, it's okay. Do not fear, because your blessing is coming real soon. There's a conference going on in the spiritual realm, y'all. You know what I mean? And this conference is picking and choosing and working out what's getting ready to happen for some of us. Okay? And what's taking place is they're rearranging the next step of your life from this point on. That's what's going on in the cosmos, okay? And in the spiritual realms. So sit tight. Don't panic. Just because it ain't happening now don't mean it's not going to happen. But what I will tell you is that I see spiritually there's a bigger blessing at the end of the pot. Okay? What happened?
Okay. What does Spirit see regards the Bill Cosby case and this Westin guy? Westin guy, is that the guy that's coming, the Jewish guy that's in Hollywood, groping people and sexually assaulting the actress and making them have sex with them? Yeah.
What? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that's the one that grabbed
the one who
Terry
grabbed
Crews issue.
Well, I told y'all a long time ago, actually about a year or two ago, for those who are new here, you didn't hear me, but I knew Hollywood. Y'all see that sign in Hollywood in LA is about to crack in half. Hollywood was going through a transformation as well. And there's going to be a lot more exposure in Hollywood. Hollywood has to go through a major transformation because there's a lot of evil and a lot of blood in the eyes of Hollywood and on the hands of Hollywood. So it's saying that they have to go through a transformation too. So don't be surprised. And there's going to be so much more that's going to be exposed. Okay? What was the question about cryptocurrency?
Will it crash like the dollar did?
Honestly speaking, what I see with the cryptocurrency, Nikki, is it's not going to crash. It's a global currency. And I think what's going to eventually happen, is that it's not, it's not centralized. It's decentralized. And when they don't have control of it, it actually works better. So I don't see the current cryptocurrency. We talked about the Bitcoin briefly. The Bitcoin. But they may not even have control of centralizing it. Yeah. Man, and see, people are getting tired. People are getting tired of being controlled. And, remember that scripture in your so-called Bible that says the rich shall be poor and the poor shall be rich? Well, metaphorically speaking, the rich shall be poor and the poor shall be rich in spirit, but anything that they need or want will be giving unto them. Well, all of this stuff that is taking place when we talk about the currencies and cryptocurrencies and the global exchange, they can't stop this. It's out of their control. And I doubt it will get centralized. This is a new day and a new time. We're in a new age. In this new age, man no longer has control of how things will go. So I don't think so. Nikki, are you entering the Star Wars age?
Are we entering the Star Wars age?
Grant Michaels, are we entering the Star Wars age? Very interesting question, my brother. Very interesting question. Yeah, I want you to be a little bit more technical. Why technical with that? Why is Trump on Obama's back? Because he's jealous. He's being a goddamn hater. Trump need to leave Obama alone.
How far off is Los Angeles? Big earthquake.
I don't like to give a date or a time. I like to say within a certain amount of months or years or weeks. I'm going to say within what Spirit is showing me within the next 2 years. That big one is coming within the next 2 years, okay? But before that big one, there's going to be another one that's going to come that's going to be not too far behind that big one. And that is going to happen within 6 months to a year. Within, I said. So it could happen tomorrow. It could happen 3 months from now. It could happen 6 months from now. But within 6 months to a year, I see an earthquake in California, and it's going to be up there. But not as big as the one that I seen coming in the near future that's going to crack the Hollywood sign in half.
All right, Lady Virgo, when will the spiritual warfare end?
The spiritual warfare is going to be a couple of years, Lady Virgo. We got a lot of disagreeable spirits down here. You got a spiritual warfare with man. You got a spiritual physical warfare, which means that these spirits are trying to occupy bodies. They're literally walking through people. And I believe they're walking through some of these goddamn leaders talking about nuclear weapons and blowing up each other's countries. Okay? Ain't nothing but disagreeable spirits. And we're saying that it's going to be a couple of more years. And I'm going to say probably, honestly speaking, another 5 years we're going to be in spiritual warfare. That's what I see. The aliens are going to save us from the earthquake. The aliens are going to save us from the earthquake. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny, funny. Honestly speaking, I like to say we're aliens too. Which one? What aliens you talking about? We're aliens. So what aliens are you talking about? Facebook, I'm going to have to pull up my phone. Let me turn it down so we don't have no back noise so I can see y'all questions. See, I knew y'all had a lot of questions, see? Okay. All right, so let me ask some questions. Do you see, Isaiah Coleman says, do you see it being a harsh, cold winter like it was blazing hot this summer, and do we need to prepare? Isaiah Coleman, hell to the air. I see that this winter is going to be cold. And we do know that they've been actually tampering with the weather and, messing around, doing stuff. Like I said, they can only manipulate her. But see, nature comes back too. What we got to pay attention to, family, is nature also is putting her hand in. They're causing damn spiritual warfare between man and nature. And we got to suffer, because of it and deal with nature's wrath because of it. You know what I mean? So we're saying that we're going to have a cold winter. Really. And what's crazy is here in Georgia, usually it's still kind of warm. During the day, it gets a little bit warm. But shit, it's freezing right now. God damn it, it's cold out there right now. Yeah. So, yeah, prepare for the winter. I'm telling y'all. Get your winter survival kits ready, okay?
Leonard Johnson, how's Africa going to fare in the future? And is Nibiru having an effect on the earth as we speak?
Africa is going to be the safest place to be. Y'all know when they show the movies. Y'all remember that movie the day after tomorrow? And remember when the Chinese, they built
Everybody took their ass down.
Yeah, the Chinese built that big ass boat, right? Where'd the phone go? I dropped it. Hold on. Keep talking. Why are you looking at the camera? You supposed to keep talking while come on now.
What?
Look, y'all,
relax.
You relax. You don't tell me to relax. He ain't said a word yet, y'all. He let me do all the work knowing goddamn well I'm just as tired as him.
Shit.
You relax. You answer some of the questions now. You read some stuff. You can
read. China y'all, he can read. Africa?
Read it.
Because they want to get paid. A lot of people, I see a lot of black people complain about the Chinese in Africa. One thing I can say that's positive is they are helping build up the infrastructure, giving money to the Africans to build up the infrastructure. Now, I'll use it to build up the infrastructure, I don't know. But that's more than the U.S. has done in over 100 years. China has done more than the U.S. has done for Africa in over 100 years. If they ain't, I don't even think they did nothing but rape and pillage and use them as test.
Facebook, y'all letting YouTube outdo y'all? They got all the questions, family. All right. Hey, Nikki Love, what do you think about the video I sent you with the vortex that was made by 2 binaural beats at the same time? I didn't see it. I didn't see the video. When did you send that to me?
You know how many videos she get?
Exactly.
And messages she get?
Exactly, y'all. My inbox be like, ping, 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 ping. Sometimes I gotta shut it down. I'm gonna have to watch it. What?
Do you think the soldier that was killed and left behind was set up by his comrades? I do.
I don't even know if I think the ISIS is real.
I was just gonna say that too.
I don't know about that, family. I'm not feeling that. I feel like that's fake. I feel that that's fake, and it's sort of another like I said, we living in a goddamn movie. We living in a movie, really, y'all. You know what? It's like a whole movie sitting back, and I'm watching a movie on goddamn YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that ISIS is really real, and you know. It's all a matter of, like I told you all before.
Everybody knows ISIS is fake.
We're going through this transformation. We're coming. Actually, I'm not even saying coming. We're in the new age. The new age is a representation of going back into yourself, the DNA reactivating, which now you don't need man to tell you anything. But this spiritual warfare consists of man trying to fight with the energies and the vibrations of this transformation and and the reactivation of the DNA. So man doesn't want to let that go because they want to continue to program your send you subliminal messages and program your subconscious mind. And as they do this, they got to see if they can still keep you in their world because their world is slipping away. So what's taking place is they're going to do everything in their power to keep you brainwashed and programmed. And as long as they do that, then they know that they got you. That's the spiritual physical warfare. Because remember, I told you all, Armageddon, according to the Bible, your Bible is a war within. Okay, that righteous against the unrighteous, that evil against the good. You know what I mean? So what's happening is man that has information about this and knows this that they had taken from ancient times, what they're doing is saying, oh, we're going to see if we can keep them programmed and brainwashed. And we're saying that let's give them this, let's give them that, let's give them this. So we're saying that if they can keep your mind, then you caught up in that matrix. You know what I mean? Now, if you can say, that's bullshit. They can't. You're going through your normal transformation. Your where's mine? Yeah, Look at this, y'all. What kind of man do I got? What kind of husband I got? My husband goes in there and makes a cup of coffee. Don't even come in. He comes in here sipping on a cup. You understand? Knows I like to drink coffee. And by the way, could you bring me some crackers with that too? Can you bring me some crackers with that too, since you want to sit up here and drink coffee? It's cold as shit. My ass is tired. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and he gonna come in here sipping on a cup of goddamn coffee and don't bring me a cup. You see how he treat me, y'all? But I bet you one thing, when he got home, his goddamn dinner was cooked, sitting on the table, waiting for me. And guess what he did to me tonight, y'all? Had the nerve. I'm getting up and going to the kitchen. Hey, you forgot? I turned around and said, what? What the hell? What you mean I forgot? I done served you your goddamn dinner. You gonna tell me what? Like I'm your goddamn personal maid? Here he gets dinner. Gets to sit down, relax, eat his dinner. And don't come bring me no coffee? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. See, they said shame on your ass. All right, y'all. Anyway. How is the Caucasians in Africa going to feel with this transformation and the sun getting closer to the earth and farther? You know, let me just say this. The Caucasians are also going through a transformation too. They ain't no goddamn different, okay? And their body is going to transform along with the earth. That means every human being and every species on this earth and in this planet and in the cosmos are going through a transformation. And everything will all transform the way it's supposed to and the way it was designed to, okay? So the Caucasians will adapt to the sun in Africa. They've been in Africa for years. You got a lot of Caucasians in South Africa. They still white, ain't they? They ain't turned black. They're still white. So they'll adapt. They'll adapt, okay?
What about the ones that turn fruit punch bread?
Man is miserable. That's right, my sister, Miss Virgo lady. You sure ain't never lie. Man is miserable as hell. And that's why the divine feminine energy had to rise to bring the balance back. We got to take back over because they done lost their goddamn minds. And look, all the chaos, the destruction, the killing, the war, in the name of the patriarchal system and the world run by man. Women, stand up. Y'all see that African president over in Africa? Female. She just became president. I posted on my Twitter, y'all. If y'all follow me on Twitter, y'all see it. But you see, we coming back in. We saying, sit your asses down. Y'all done caused enough problems. Y'all done killed enough babies. Y'all done killed our mother, which is Mother Nature. It's time for y'all to bow down and sit down. We got to bring order back to this goddamn chaos.
Oh, that's real? I thought that was fake. But
What?
The African...
Oh, he's being funny. He don't know I got a cup of coffee in my goddamn hand, right? This is kind of hot, too. You know what I mean? All right. Rise up, mother. That's right. Rise up. The water of noon has risen up. The divine feminine energy has risen up 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I told y'all that on the Nikki Love Show. At the end of the day, hey, this coffee is cold. Could you warm this up a little bit for me, please? Because it's kind of cold.
See, I pissed you off. I wasn't going to give you no hot coffee.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, y'all see, he talking a lot of shit. He show off in front of the camera, talk a lot of shit. Oh, you wasn't going to give me no hot coffee?
You just said you going to throw hot coffee on me.
I ain't say nothing about throwing no goddamn hot coffee on you. I said you handed me a cup of hot coffee talking shit. I ain't say no such thing. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Iced coffee. Oh, no goddamn iced coffee. I need to wake up. Shit, I've been up 5:30 this morning. All right, come on, Facebook. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Facebook? If you got questions, we're doing predictions and we're doing questions and answer shows. So if you got some questions, I got my phone up, family, so I can see. You know, because Facebook be trying to block sometime. Okay, YouTube is out doing y'all Facebook. Y'all YouTube is on fire tonight. How about all those long-serving corrupt African leaders? Are they going to be disposed of so the continent can move forward? Leonard Johnson, you got corrupt leaders all over this goddamn world. Make no mistake about it. And yes, they will. They will be dealt with too. They will be dealt with too. Trust me. So, you know, they'll be moving out. Patriarchal and see that energy in Africa is no joke. Okay, Markia said, don't say nothing when I start playing grip ball with your brother Adinkwa. Johnson, how about those? Okay, and Zinga, are people really kidnapping and stealing organs? If so, are 64,000 missing black women within last years? You know, I'm not sure about the statistics, Sister Nzinga, but I wouldn't doubt it. And I do see spiritually that this is taking place. I do see there's more of a fair tactic that's being put in place. But yes, there is a such thing as human trafficking, organ trafficking. Yes, I do see this. I do see it very clearly. I've seen it. Now, I don't know about as many as they're saying. I can't quote the statistics, but my spirit is showing me visually. It's not as many as they're saying, but yes, it happens. And now it could be, that number could be over the years, okay? It could be over the years. It's a possibility, okay?
How many crackers you want, baby?
5. Altering our dream world in the 13th dimension to Star Wars. It's a little difficult to explain. Okay. Stop using goddamn spell words, Grant Michael. We don't say can't. We don't say difficult. We don't say hard, okay? We say easy, okay? We say do, okay? And what was it? Difficult? Not difficult, okay? Now, 13th dimension through Star Wars. First of all, you've been watching too much goddamn superhero movies, okay? Now, I'm just messing with you, Grant Michael. But the truth of the matter is, okay? We're coming into a time as the DNA reactivates. Yes, it's reactivating. Yes, the dreams are actually the dream world and the so-called reality world. We don't know which one is which. Are merging. The dimensions are merging to a certain extent. They're collapsing. Okay. I know what you mean when you say the Star Wars age. Okay. Pretty much that is not going to be here no time. And we're talking about another 10 years before you actually see some energy like that. Does it exist? Yes, it does exist. This technology has been around since eons of times, in the ancient times. Don't get it confused. As I told you all before, the pyramids and the actual Sphinx was built by using high-tech lasers. At that time, ancient Egypt was a stone city. So those monuments were built by high-tech lasers. Don't let them fool you. This is what Spirit showed me years ago, okay? And actually, all of that stuff that you see in these movies existed and have existed in the past, okay? And what's going to happen is these things are going to resurface. So it's not like this is something new under the sun. Remember that. It's old under the sun. You know, it's just recycling itself, okay? YouTube is more free-based for now, and it has more information than Facebook. They're trying to crack down on people on Facebook.
They're doing the same thing on YouTube.
Do you see generational curses being broken? You know what? Soul of. Yes, they are. And that's another thing that's a really good topic to talk about. It's the spiritual. Because we many of us deal with so many different spiritual traditions and pantheons. Okay? There's a transformation taking place with that too. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, the body, the earth, like I said, all the species, the cosmos, the energy is changing. So, curses are coming off. Because when it's all said and done, remember, family, when we call on these beings, when we call on the deities, when we call on the Orisas, these are beings that exist on this planet, okay? And this planet has many, many realms. So just imagine if they, in the cosmos, which is outside of this planet and the species, are going through a transformation, don't you think our spirits, our gods, our deities, our Orisas, our whatever you want to call them, are going through a transformation too? That's why, and I don't know if some of you have experienced, those who deal with ATR, African traditional religion, or medicine, I don't like to say religion, tradition, indigenous medicine, those who deal with Wicca, those who deal with, Palo, those who deal with, voodoo, hoodoo. Have you all noticed that your rituals seem a little bit stagnant right now? And if they are, because they too, your spirits are like people. They have families. They're going through the same type of energy we are going through in the physical realm. So they are going through a transformation. So if it seems as if your spirits and your gods and your rishis and your deities are not working, they are, but they're going through their transformation on that level, on that realm, okay? So that's what's taking place. They're going through it too. So as far as curses being broken, oh yeah. It's a whole new energy coming in. All that is coming off. We're coming into a new age. An age that has to pass. So yes, generational curses are coming off.
All right. Hey, Nikki, could you explain more on the spiritual handlers? I feel that that's something we have to watch for as the spiritual warfare is taking place.
Spiritual handlers. Say that again. I'm sorry, I'm on Facebook.
Say, can you explain more on the spiritual handlers?
The spiritual handlers.
I don't know what you're talking about. Did you say something about that?
No, I didn't say anything about the spiritual handlers. You talking about the spiritual handlers as far as people dealing with the spirits, such as us, high priestess or traditional healers or voodoo priests or whatever you want to call us? Are you talking about that? Okay, Larry Black says, okay, Nikki, what's the next big false flag to look out for? Good question, Sherry Wilkins. Honestly speaking, it's going to be something else with guns. Okay? I don't know. Spirit showing me California. Expect something sort of like Nevada. Whatever happened in Las Vegas, going on. And Spirit is showing me California for some reason. Okay? Go ahead.
Isaiah Coleman. What about new planets in our solar system and new beings? I heard that there are more spirits hanging around places with the most poverty. Is this true? That's you. You knocked it over. I ain't touched nothing.
Yes, you did. You shook the table. He knocked the camera over, y'all.
How I shake the table with what? What's that right there?
He knocked the camera over, y'all. Sorry, YouTube.
Did y'all see me do anything?
That's a very good question. Yeah, y'all didn't see him, but I did. He knocked the table over. All right. So, the question again, because he just made me lose my goddamn train of thought, y'all.
It says, what about new planets in our solar systems and new beings? And he also said he heard that spirits hang around more in poverty places. Is that true?
That ain't true. I don't, that's not true. What kind of spirits? You got disagreeable spirits, agreeable spirits. You got all kind of spirits. Oil spirits, money spirits, forest spirits, tree spirits. You got all kind of spirits. Spirits exist all over this planet. That's not true. How many asked the question, did we get married yet?
I don't see that up there.
That's in Facebook. You don't want some crackers?
Stop being nosy.
Maybe, maybe not. If you ain't see us post no pictures on Facebook, you won't know.
What you eating? What you eating? She eating crackers.
Cheese and cracker.
Cheese and crackers.
Okay, I didn't see your question. I don't know if that's old, but what's your question?
Who? Micaiah Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
She asked you to explain the spiritual handling.
You see, Facebook, stop showing your ass. Facebook, stop showing your ass. I don't see nothing moving in Facebook, but they're sitting still. Come on now. I know y'all got some questions on Facebook. Any more questions on YouTube? Any more questions on YouTube? I can't see it because Facebook's showing their asses.
Ayo say he can't find you on Facebook.
What you look up? You ain't look up Nicky Love?
He say he's trying to follow you. Let me see.
Doofus, ain't nobody clone. Now, what's crazy, y'all, I'm eating cheese and crackers and drinking coffee, is that you do have a twin. Everybody has a twin. Not the one that came out of your mother's vagina that you were born with attached to you. You know, they look just like. I'm talking about across the world. There's there's an app, and I think it's on Google, where you can actually find your twin. It's real story, real stuff, y'all. Everybody has a twin. Now, with saying that, all they do is that they use that same technology to get someone who looks just like you. And what they do is they find your twin.
God broke the mold when he made me.
You got a twin.
Who?
You ain't special.
Not me.
What? What? Anyway, any more questions, y'all? Because he's playing over here.
He say he still can't find your Facebook page. Let me see.
Tell him to see our faces on it, me and you.
How do I figure out what traditional, spiritual I should practice?
You got to get a divination. As I told y'all before, Africans in America, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, okay? I'll tell you about 2018 in a minute. Come from different tribes in Africa. Okay? Now, when I do the divination, I ask spirit, if you have a lineage that traces back to Africa that deals with traditional medicine. Everybody ain't a traditional healer. Everybody ain't a seer. Everybody ain't a goddamn priestess or voodoo or whatever you want to call yourself. Everybody ain't a Babylon. Even over in Africa. Okay? When the divination is done, and if you are supposed to be practicing traditional medicine, then spirit will show us. If you're not, then you won't. But depending on what your divination says, it depends on what you can actually practice. And I like to tell Africans in America, because we have so many different lineages that trace to Africa, like, you know, my mother's side, of course, my mother's side straight from Africa. They came here on a plane. My father's side, they came here on a boat. But when I did the lineage to my father's side, there was Yoruba, there was Igbo, okay? Mostly Igbo. And because there was a very strong lineage on that side that practiced traditions such as what some called in America, like my great-grandfather was a medicine man, but y'all know what that is in Africa, traditional healer. That ran on his side. And then you have my mother's side that came from Africa here. Mother, grandmother, had Africa in the home, spoke our language, cooked our food. They had traditional healers do the maternal side. So I had it on both sides, but when I do the divinations, I will tell you, and based on what Spirit shows me, or the God showed me, if you're supposed to be practicing and which lineage it comes from. See, Africans in America, we're mixed up, y'all. We all, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So, if you have a tradition that traces back to Igbo, you can deal with Igbo gods. You can deal with Yoruba gods. Your grandparents might be your mother's, father's, grandparents, parents might be from Yoruba. Your father's side might be from Igbo. Both of them might have lineages, traditional healers. Can you use both? Yes, because it's in your bloodline. If it's your calling, if you're supposed to be doing this, if you have a calling, if spirits are calling, if gods are calling you, then yes, you can practice more than one, as I do. Okay?
All right.
You answered some goddamn question.
Love and Peace said, and Prophet just said, Trump has voodoo and bad spirits on him. He might. A lot of witches said that they were gonna do rituals on him when he first got elected, and then you had Christians coming out saying that they was gonna protect him and pray in Jesus' name. So ain't no telling, he might. Let's see what's the next one. Let me see.
Voodoo. What kind of voodoo did they put on Trump? Who put voodoo on Trump?
Nah, that's what a prophet said. That's what she said. A prophet said that.
What kind of voodoo? What did they do? Make a voodoo doll of Trump? Make him act like he's acting? What kind of voodoo?
They use that evil white magic.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Facebook, because they're not letting me see your questions if you have any. They're not letting me see your questions, so I don't know. I'm asking any questions. Facebook showing their asses tonight, but it is what it is. We'll start using YouTube and we'll go over to Facebook and we'll share the videos because this is ridiculous. Because I know my Facebook family has questions. Go ahead.
Somebody said, will there be more terrorist attacks?
The fake ones or the real ones? What you see?
There's going to be some more fake ones.
Y'all heard them?
They just, man, they ain't going to be happy till they get them guns away from y'all. The American people.
Facebook hating.
She said the real ones. I don't think we had no real terrorist attack unless you count the ones by the government. He said, do he still have to get his Ori reading done? Grant Michaels.
Grant Michaels, yes. If you're attracted to a Yoruba, and your spirit is calling you to Yoruba, yes, I recommend that you get an Ori Ifa reading done. I have somebody for you that will do it for you. That's Ifa priest, a Sango priest. So when you're ready, let me know. Soul Love says, pray to Christ, not spirits. Really? Ain't Christ the goddamn spirit? Wow. Christ is the spirit? I pray to my ancestors and I don't pray to them. I call upon them. Okay? and spirits. Everything on this earth and planet has a spirit. The trees, the water, the fire, the earth. I ain't never seen Jesus, and they ain't never found his bones. So actually, you need to rephrase that question, that comment. Pray to your spirits and your ancestors that exist, because Jesus ain't never showed up yet.
They say he's coming back soon.
When?
Well, it's been 2,000 years. Maybe we're going to wait about 2,000 more. I say about 4,000 years total he'll be here. He just slow coming.
Okay. Next week, right, Doofus? Never. Exactly. You better pray. You better pray to them. You know who? Them trees. You better pray to that water. You better pray to that fire. You better pray to that earth. That's what you better pray to. And they all got energy. Spirits. And Yama. What's your other question, y'all? I'm getting sleepy now. Soul of art. I don't pray. I told you I call upon. I don't pray. There's a difference.
Better out praying to yourself. Oh, he said you better out praying to yourself in the spirits. Mm-hmm. When do I start from?
Well, soul of art. We have a saying in African culture. It goes like this. I am my ancestor and my ancestors me. So in one sense, I am praying to myself. But I carry the DNA of my mother, my grandmother, my grandmother's mother, my grandmother's mother's mother. You know, it goes back, right? That mitochondrial DNA. So yeah, part of it is praying or calling on myself. Okay? You have a good point. But don't get it confused. Because my ancestors were here at one time. The blood, when we do sacrifice for these spirits and these gods, the blood is the life source. Okay? And I'm going to leave you with that. What's the question?
Oh, somebody said, oh, well, yeah, that's a separate one. Hold on. You said you were going to talk about who's controlling the computer. Oh, that hasn't. When we doing that one? Who's controlling your computer? Somebody wants to know.
Who's controlling your computer? Who's controlling? You are the computer. That show, you know, and
we haven't done it.
We haven't done it yet, but you are the computer. And basically, what I'll be teaching you all, talking about, is how your body is no different, or they designed the computer after your body. So when it comes down to understanding the human body, I was going to teach you how to treat the human body just like you treat your computer. You see what I'm saying? Example, i.e., viruses. You get a virus in a computer, what do? You kill a virus. You get a virus in your body, which is a computer, you kill the virus. You're using different things. That's one aspect of it, but we'll do that show soon. Next question.
Soul of a Hawk said, nah, bro, you don't know what a lot of that, I guess, shit is floating around in the spirit realm.
What? What?
You gotta... Do we still do rituals even if the gods are going through a transformation? They say, do we still do rituals if even though the gods are going through a transformation?
Answer the question.
And will they work? Yes, they will work, but they're going to take their time. How you doing, Sun, Moon, and Stars, and me?
I do rituals every day. You can do rituals in your mind. You can do rituals with water. You can do rituals with fire. You can do rituals with earth. You can do rituals with your mouth. Rituals are done every day. We live on a planet and an earth that is ritualistic, and everything that you see before your eyes and that you think you see or think you know is ritualistic. Okay?
Everything is a ritual.
Kanika says, do you think, our urban areas are under attack? I live in Delaware, and it's like something has been unleashed. You know what? Yes, they are. All right, I'm going to tell you like this, Kanika, what y'all need to do. Our urban areas predominantly black. What y'all need to do is y'all need to rise up. And y'all need to go in the middle of the street of your communities. And y'all need to rise up and call on your ancestors and put the energy out there. Okay? Put that energy out there. And fight back. Fight back in reference to releasing the spiritual energy of chanting. Chant. Go to the trees. Go to the earth. Go in your communities. Whatever's being unleashed, ask the ancestors to rise up and stand on behalf of your communities. Okay? Fight back spiritually. And if anybody that's watching this video that think you're going to cut up some words, Spirit is watching you and it's going to mess it up. So be very careful. Because ancestors have risen and they will rise, but you all need to know how to call upon the energy of these spirit forces. You can call on the energy of the trees. Call on the energy of the wind and it'll blow. Imagine 20 of you all doing that. But don't that say that in their Bible? 3 or more. So if you do not want to see this energy unleashed on your community, take your families outside and go pray and call upon these energies of nature that will fight back for you. Okay? Alright, family. We got a few more minutes left. We're about to get off of here because I'm getting real sleepy.
KT says, should all foods be prepared for the ancestors without salt? Or just for certain fasts, i.e. voodoo?
You know, it doesn't matter. The ancestors can take the essence of the food. Sometimes they take the real food. Now, I know you probably heard people say, well, you can use salt or sea salt, you know what I mean, to fight disagreeable spirits because it burns them. Okay? Those are disagreeable spirits. It's not going to do anything to them if you put salt. It's totally different in tradition. Okay? Some of them require salt. Some of these spirits of God require salt. Okay?
Are you gonna do any prediction?
I did some already. I want to do what?
They asking about the Obama.
What about him?
Do you see the Obamacare being repealed? They keep asking that question.
Obamacare. They're trying to get away with Obamacare. They don't want to hear nothing else about Obama. They just hating y'all. It is what it is. You know what? There's going to be an uprising energy, and I don't see that they're going to be able to get rid of the Obamacare because right now people are needing Obamacare, and they better leave that alone. They're going to try, but it ain't happening. Hopefully it'll be totally free healthcare like Canada. I don't see that in America yet. They're too greedy for money.
Not in the capitalist system.
Too greedy for money, family. Any more questions?
No, I don't see no more questions.
Any questions here on Facebook? Ask Sun Moon what happened to his order.
He ordered something?
They were supposed to.
Sun Moon, what happened to y'all order? Did y'all order something? Or was supposed to order something?
Some cards and some oils.
Oh, cards.
I'm going to let you talk about that for a minute. Go ahead.
Talk about what?
I got to pee about the product in the store in the video podcast.
What's the product of the week that we had? You want to do the... I'm
not helping you. Do it on your own.
You You said we were supposed to come up with one. You didn't never come up with one.
With it. You know what problems we got in store. Handle your business. I'll be back, family. I'm trying to go to the bathroom.
My head chopped off right here. Let's see.
Go ahead.
Okay,
girl.
we got product of the week. I guess what you want to. She over here making faces.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, it's time to enter tomorrow. Okay, I'm trying to think. What would be it? Well, the week's almost over, so let's go with what's the name of that oil you created? The one for attraction.
Mesmerize me.
Mesmerize me oil. Mesmerize me oil. If y'all haven't, for those who don't know about Nikki's Mesmerize Me Oil, I think y'all should get that. If y'all trying to get a job, if you're looking for to attract anything, Mesmerize Me Oil is good for attracting, getting jobs, bringing things to you. You can order that on the site. You put that on the site?
Mhm.
Okay. And I think it's what, $10? $10. Let me see. Anybody got any questions?
Tell me about upcoming South Video Podcast.
I don't know the upcoming video podcast because I don't have the thing for it right here. You didn't give it to me. You didn't give it to me. You want me to talk about stuff.
Talk to the camera. You want to be in the camera? Talk to the camera.
I don't want to be in the camera.
Yes, you do. Talk to the camera.
All right, y'all want the store site? Hold on. You want the physical site or do you want the website?
I don't have no more.
Go to NICKYLOVEWUNAM.com and you can order your spiritual supplies there. And
I'm happy somewhere.
Nicky Love. And you can go to you could actually Google our store, Spiritually Speaking, if you're in Atlanta, and it'll come up.
Any questions?
Ain't no questions. They just asked about the store. Hold on.
Upcoming class. Anybody want to sign up for the webinar?
You just knocked the camera over. Hold on, I got it. Let me see. Alright. Oh, that's a whole lot better. Alright, we got when is the class? Next weekend?
If we get.
Okay, we got a class coming up about essential oils that we're gonna teach on. It's gonna be next weekend. It's supposed to come up. The classes are $25, and we're waiting to get 12 people to sign up. We got about 6. We don't have enough people signed up yet, so we're waiting for that. That's coming, and I lost my damn thing. Hold on. I can't see the damn questions in here. Okay. Website, okay.
People don't like looking at the top of your goddamn head.
Oh, I'm finna cut this shit off anyway. Hold on.
See y'all? You ain't got no respect for my goddamn family. Move your goddamn ass out the way. Hold up, family. You know what? Let me explain something to y'all. I'm back. You see, if I don't get in this camera, he don't know what to do. Now, first of all, we have a class. How to use essential oils for magic, okay? Now, we got some people to sign up, but I want at least 20 people in the class. We're doing a live class and we're doing a webinar, okay, family? We're doing a live class and we're doing a webinar. So you have until Thursday to sign up for the class. The class is $25, the same as the webinar, also in person. If you're in the Atlanta area, come down, Spiritually Speaking store. The class is there, okay? If we don't get 20 people, we're rescheduling the class for November until we get enough people. I'm not spending my money like that. You hear what I mean? So anyway, check out the flyer. It's on Facebook. Spiritually Speaking, we're doing how to use essential oils for magic. Not for health, for magic. Okay? If you're interested, the flyer's on my Facebook, or hit us up inbox here on YouTube or Facebook if you want to do the class. $25 for the class, okay? We have some more classes coming up as well this winter. Okay, we have an herbal class, how to use herbs for magic. We're doing that, how to set up ancestral altars, how to do basic rituals. Those are the classes that's coming up at the Spiritually Speaking store. And when we're doing these classes, for those who are out of the state, you will be able to do and join our classes on webinars. So that's what we're doing. Next class, or the first class right now is the spiritual essential oils used to do magic with. Okay? That's the class we're promoting now. Again, if you want to sign up, go to the website, NICKYLOVEWUNAM.com, NICKYLOVEWUNAM.com. Hit us up, let us know. Or you can hit me inbox here on Twitter. Also, you can hit me inbox, Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Okay? Family.
That's it.
Also, feel free to check out, and actually, he said the product of the week is Mesmerized Meat Oil, okay? Which have magical herbs in there, okay? That are prayed over, consecrated to use to get jobs, to mesmerize, to make someone mesmerized by you. That's the product of the week. But if you all have not checked it out, go check out well, we're almost finished with the website. We're adding the love to the Nikki Love WUNAM link. But I've been promoting a lot of the products on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go back, look at my page, you'll see all the products we have. We have African products, Indian products, Hispanic products, candles, you know, tarot cards, oils. Excuse me, I had to sneeze, y'all. We have a lot of different products we'll be promoting on Facebook, okay? After you get a what? We have to get a what? What's that question?
I have to get a laptop. Do you have to have a laptop to send a class?
You could do it on a desktop. You don't need a laptop. If you have a desktop, use your desktop. And I think you can access webinars on your cell phones as well. You don't need a laptop to go see a webinar. Webinars pretty much, you know, joining in and watching the class live. You're going to be watching the class live. Okay?
Somebody said, do you sell dashikis?
Yes, I do. What kind of dashikis you want? What size? What kind? Let me know.
People may stop. They're gonna stop asking questions a long time ago.
All right, family. Anyway, my ass is tired. I gotta get off of here. I've been on too long now. Damn, we've been on almost 2 hours. All right, family. We're getting off here. I gotta go to bed. Now, I love y'all. If y'all want us to talk about something, hit us up on Facebook and hit us up on YouTube, okay? If y'all want us to talk about something, okay? Okay, the class, it was supposed to be this week at Sun Moon, but if I don't get 20 people, I'm not doing it. That means even if I get them locally, you know what I mean? And what I noticed right now, usually people are very, you know, people come, they join. We get a lot of people, but people just ain't got the money. It is what it is. Let's be real. People just, their finances are stagnant right now, and it's all good. You know, and it ain't going away. So I'm not worried about it. But I'll let everybody know. If it goes through, if we get 20 people, then we'll do the class. If we don't, then the class ain't getting done. You know what I mean? So I know everybody's going through a stagnant energy right now with finances, so join the club. Everybody's going through it. It's no big deal. It is what it is. Pay your bills. Make sure you keep your roof over your head, food in your mouth. Keep your cars so you can get to work. Take care of the important things first, okay? Everything else is second. So we're saying that. We're going to get out of here, family, because I got to go. I'm tired now. We've been on here too long. We almost been on here almost 2 hours. Shoot. Anyway, we'll see y'all again. If you want us to talk about anything, check us out. Hit us in the box. Nikki and Brother Dinkra. Y'all have a good night. Time is past some of y'all bedtime.
It's past mine.
Yeah, it's past mine too. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, y'all, so I gotta get some rest. Love y'all, family. See you. I ain't even playing music tonight. I ain't got time. Gotta go.